Running down the line here, getting set to go with this one. Race number 9. Our 1/16th even off and underway into the first turn. Oh, all sorts of carnage. That was Blake Bell getting caught up in that one. As they head back around here, we're going to see who comes out on front. Looks like it's going to be David Loppini, car number 1. He got a clean start. He is leading the way. Martello in second. Kuusinen in third. Tim Moylan from 8th on the grid. Your bump-up driver is all the way up to 4th here in this one. So David Loppini out front, leading us around here in the green and pink. Across the line, down the front stretch he goes. He's got Martello in second. Kuusinen in third. One minute down, 19 left to go here in this one. Loppini out front, Martello in second. Kuusinen in third, now Moylan still in fourth. De Felici, Thomas, Bell, Collymore, Butterfield, and Alonso. Ooh, Alonso already in the pits here. Well, Lazzaro Alonso, our number 7 car, may have some troubles. He may have got caught up in that first turn crash fest. Loppini working his way around here in the pink and green. He's got an 0.8 of a second lead over second and third, Martello and Kuusinen. Tim Moylan in the white car in the number 4 spot as he works his way around trying to chase down third. There goes your leader down the front stretch. And a good battle right now between second and third. Martello and Kuusinen right there behind him. The 2 orange cars. Wow, those 2 cars look identical. And as they come down the front stretch, here they come. Martello in the number 2 spot out of Peru. Matias Kuusinen out of Finland. Both drivers in the orange cars with the black wings. Martello driving the Capricorn, Kuusinen driving the Infinity car. Back down the front stretch they go. That is second and third. Tim Moylan in the number 4 spot. Through the switchbacks. .235 down, 17:25 to go here in this one. Loppini, Martello, Kuusinen, Moylan, De Felici, Collymore, Bell, Butterfield, Alonso, and Thomas. First, second, and third. Starting to stretch it out just a little bit on Tim Moylan in that number 4 spot. 17 minutes left to go. 3 down, 17 to go. Loppini out front, Martello in second, Kuusinen in third, Moylan in fourth. And this battle is still Martello and Kuusinen right there together. Back around to the front stretch. They go down the front straight. Good battle right now. Those 2 drivers drag racing through this one. Oh, and a big crash right there. The 2 of them, Martello and Kuusinen, getting tangled, going upside down, and it looks like that is a stop and go right there for Martello. Let's see if we can get an instant replay of what just happened right there as those 2 drivers colliding. Loppini leading the way, Kuusinen in second. Now Tim Moylan up to the number 3 spot. Diatta Collymore up to 5th. Martello in 4th. And Martello did have that stop and go after getting into De Felici there. De Felici dropping back to the number 6 spot. And let's take an Infinity instant replay of what just happened. Take a look at this. Both drivers coming into this corner and bam! Flipped him upside down. And he did wait on him a bit, gave him a little bump back. Then, yeah, appreciate it, bud. As they get back going again, I don't think that was probably intentional. I think he was just trying to find his way by, as that was a good battle between them. However, Loppini, the Italian driver, out front leading the way. Car number 1, Tim Moylan, all the way from 8th on the grid. now into second. Fabrizio Martello in third. Diatta Collymore in fourth. Matias Kuusinen in the number 5 spot. De Felici in the 6, Butterfield in the 7, Blake Bell in the 8, Alonso in the 9. And it looks like Brian Thomas off the track early on here in this one in the number 10 spot. More and more drivers starting to make their pit stops here. Your leader has yet to make a pit stop. As they come into pit lane here, looking at our PicoAmerica.com pit lane cam on the right. It's Loppini out front leading the way. Kuusinen in second, Moylan in third, Martello in fourth, Butterfield in fifth. Well, 6:20 down here in this one, 13:40 left to go. Loppini out front here in this one. Loppini out front, Kuusinen in second, Tim Moylan in that number 3 spot. Fabrizio Martello in fourth. Collymore in fifth, Blake Bell in the number 6 spot. Bryce Butterfield in 7th. De Felici, who we saw up front earlier until he got together with Martello, is now in 8th. Alonso in 9th. Brian Thomas in the number 10 spot. 7:05 down here, 12:55 left to go. And it looks like we got a close battle now between Moylan and Martello for that transfer spot. Looking at Kuusinen in second there. Moylan getting ready to cross the line, and he heads down the straight now. He's got Martello right behind him as they head him onto the right-hand side of the track. And here's that battle right there. That is Moylan and Martello. Battle for the bump spot right now. Martello in the orange car. Oh, beautiful pass right there on Tim Moylan. Moylan now dropping back to the number 4 spot. Here they come back down the front stretch now. We'll see what Moylan's got for him. Moylan rocking it down the inside. Here they come back through the chicanes once again. Martello in third, Moylan in the number 4 spot. Back down the front stretch now. Sweeping a bit wide there. Oh, and that was Moylan getting sideways, losing a bit of traction here in this one. Martello in the number 3 spot, the final transfer spot, with 8:20 down, 11:40 to go. Here they come down the front stretch. That battle spreading out just a little bit here. Oh, Martello goes a little bit wide though. Uh-oh, Martello may have something wrong as Moylan, it is raining. I have just received word it is now raining on the racetrack. They are not going to stop it according to the race announcer, but we are running in the rain here in Miami. And wow, that's going to change things up. There goes Moylan. You can see how hard the cars have lost all steering. You can see him trying to make these corners, and it is a rough go of it as the rain is falling here in a great battle. Oh, spinning out. There goes Martello. Moylan right now just trying to keep the car going straight. As they come back around down the front stretch now, Tim Moylan. Back up to the number 3 spot, Matias Kuusinen. Now your leader, David Loppini, in second. All sorts of changes as now the excitement is building. The umbrellas are out, not just for the sun, but for the rain as well. And look at Moylan. You can see how slow they're having to work their way around the track just to keep the cars going straight. A 25-second lap for Moylan that time. And that's not a bad lap time. So that just goes to show you right there. Wow. It is so slick for these cars, and they are pushing so much. They have no cornering abilities right now. The cars are just sliding their way through the turns. And this is definitely not what these drivers wanted. However, Tim Moylan, I got a feeling, along with Loppini and Kuusinen, if they can bump up, they don't really care whether it's raining or sunning out. They just want to bump up. Well, there's Blake Bell. Bell moving out of the way here in this one. Bell in the number 8 spot. Oh, Moylan making a little bit of a mistake there. Coming back around now. Moylan trying to get back by Bell. Oh, Bell puts it in the board. Here they come down the front stretch. Loppini out front, Kuusinen in second, Moylan in third. Loppini makes a pit stop. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left to go, and the track is slick. You can see these drivers just sliding all the way around here. The cars pushing their way through the corners. No steering whatsoever. Tim Moylan is in for fuel now. Diatta Collymore is in as well. That is going to be the battle for third and fourth as they come out of pit lane. Here they come back around right now. Loppini out front, Kuusinen in second, Moylan in third. Collymore in fourth, Martello in fifth. And that battle right now between Moylan and Collymore. Here's the battle for the lead as Matias Kuusinen has taken over the lead now in the orange car. David Loppini in second. And Tyler Hook's back in the booth with us here. He was out trying to catch some interviews. Tyler, oh, buddy, wow. What a save. Tyler, talk to us about the rain out there right now. How hard is it raining?
That's what's really interesting. It's really not raining that hard. It's only sprinkling. So it just seems like if there's any sort of water on the track, it becomes impossible to drive.
And it looks like that was your race leader right there, Matias Kuusinen.
The rain is coming down a little bit more now. That's what we're seeing.
Look at this. First and second. We're looking at 26-second lap times, Tyler, and your leader just slammed the wall at the end of the front straight, and I mean hard. And that was Kuusinen, so Loppini back up into the lead now.
This is crazy.
Check out this Infinity Instant Replay here. Watch your leader right here as he comes down the front straight. And he grabs a handful of brakes, and he's got the wheel cranked. Nothing happening.
Straight to the wall.
Bam! That was a hard hit right there.
That was a solid one.
That could have been a race-ending collision right there. So Loppini out front leading the way. Kuusinen in second. Collymore in third. Moylan in fourth. Martello in fifth.
This battle for the lead really heating up as these guys are trying to figure out how to go around the track when it's wet. It turns into banana peels all the way across the track.
I got to be honest, I knew it would get slick if it started raining, but I had no idea it was going to be this slick that fast.
Right?
I would imagine these guys, though, probably had a feeling it was going to get this slick that fast.
Yeah, they might. They might know
They've
better
probably
than
done
we
this
do.
a time or two. And it looks like Kuusinen in for the pit. Loppini going to go on by. Diatta Collymore now up into the number 3 spot. Tim Moylan in fourth. Martello in fifth.
Well, we had a battle for the lead, but it looks like Matias has come in for a pit stop. So he is about 5 to 6 seconds back right now.
Yeah, we'll see if David comes in for a pit stop at all here in the next few laps. He's going to have to make another pit stop. I just don't know when.
Bryce Butterfield in 7th off the track for about 2 minutes. So a rough one right there.
Well, 5:30 left to go here in this one. And the lap times now we're getting back into the 19-second lap time, so perhaps the rain has stopped.
Yeah, I believe so, because they are starting to get a little bit quicker again.
Yeah, they're starting to move a little bit quicker. They're not sliding around near as much. Wow, can you imagine if we get a little rain tomorrow during the 60-minute final?
That'll make it really interesting.
Yes.
I was already very excited about the 60-minute final, but if there's rain, that makes it a whole different animal.
PicoAmerica.com pit lane cam. Taking a look here as the drivers start working their way in for their final pit stops. 4:30 left to go here in this one. And it looks like one driver out there in, little trouble with pit lane there. That was for your leader. David Loppini getting caught up there with another driver trying to exit pit lane. So there's an air base nearby, and there's a plane flying over, and I definitely thought that was like instant thunder or tornado or something.
I did too. I didn't know that there was an air base, so I really did think it was just thunder.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow, it's getting mean out there.
What is happening? Where are we?
4 minutes left to go. Kuusinen, Loppini, Collymore, Moylan, Martello, Alonso, Butterfield, Bell, De Felici, and Thomas. Your running order. Kuusinen out front now. The 3.6 second lead over David Loppini in second. Collymore still in third.
I think that plane might just be hovering up.
It kind of sounds like maybe it's a helicopter.
Maybe it is.
Maybe they're circling back around trying to figure out why are all these people standing out in the rain driving remote control cars.
Watching remote control cars go around the track.
3:20 left to go here in this one. Kuusinen out front once again. We're looking at David Loppini, our second place driver. Diatta Collymore up to third, Moylan in fourth. Everybody is pretty spread out here. And with the rain, I think, coming to a stop, things are getting back to normal. Kuusinen, Loppini, Collymore, Moylan, Martello, Alonso, Bell, Butterfield, De Felici, and Thomas. Still your running order.
So it is Infinity, X-Ray, WRC, Mugen, Capricorn, Capricorn, X-Ray, and X-Ray. And we are back following the leader, Matias Kuusinen, as he goes around the track with his Infinity car. Lots of Infinity cars out here this weekend.
Yes, and Infinity and Maxima, title sponsor of the event and our broadcast.
True, true. We were trying to find Mean Vezrak for an interview, but we could not find him. He is sponsored by Maxima.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, Kuusinen making his pit stop. That may allow Loppini. No, it does not. But Loppini now going to be not too far back from him for first and second. That battle, they're coming up on some traffic too with 1:40 left to go. Diatta Collymore 8 seconds back from him. So here comes first and second, coming up on a battle for fourth and fifth. That's going to be Tim Moylan and Fabrizio Martello. So this is where things get a little bit dicey. Oh, Tim Moylan gets into the side of Martello there. Moylan jumps right back in the mix here. He's now in between first and second.
Ooh.
Oh, Moylan has to check up a bit, and he lets it. Oh, he takes out Loppini. Moylan taking out Loppini there on that one. And I believe that is, if I'm not mistaken, it did not pick him up there as he came in and out of pit lane. .45 seconds left to go here in this one. Loppini now out front. Kuusinen in second. Collymore in third. Moylan, Martello, Alonso, Blake Bell, Butterfield, De Felici, and Thomas.
Looks like everybody in the top three is going to be locked in with 30 seconds left to go. Moylan is a good 13 seconds back and forth. Clinton Chambers, it is top three that bump in our Facebook chat asking that question. The final race today, William, will be race 10, which is the next race. Magnus saying go Finland. Then
Well, this race is complete. David Loppini going to take the win. Matias Kuusinen second. And Diatta Collymore rounding out your top three. So David, Matias, and Diatta bumping up. Tim Moylan will miss the bump spot in fourth. Fabrizio Martello, Lazzaro Alonso, Blake Bell, Bryce Butterfield, Giogio De Felici, and Brian Thomas.